What's going on, everyone? So we're going to continue on the R2-D2 Xbox here. I have all my lines cleaned up best I could around here. We've got this is the centerpiece that came out here that we will put back on. Goes that way, I think. We just have all of this masked off on this side right now, so we can undercoat this entire shell in the glow-in-the-dark paint. And then we'll be able to take this tape off, put our plexiglass in. Basically going to put a regular piece of plexiglass on this one, drill a couple holes in the center, put this on top, glue it in place. And then we'll have UV LEDs that we need to wire in, so then when the system turns off, it should glow pretty nicely. So let's go paint it. Alright, can't really see it, but just sprayed a whole bunch of that glow-in-the-dark spray paint. Bottle was almost empty, so I literally had to kind of shake it as I was spraying. But it doesn't need to be an even coat as long as there's a bunch on there so it all glows. Now while that's drying, I can lay this over top and just kind of mark out what size pieces I need to cut out on this plexiglass, and I can start doing that. And then when this dries enough, we can start gluing this stuff on and then move on to other stuff. Alright, got all the plexiglass roughly cut out here. Got to take the protective film off. We can glue these two in, and then this one here, I made little dots where I'm going to drill some holes. That way when this goes on the other side, I can put glue all the way through it. Should help hold it in place nice and solid. So let's get all those put in place. Alright guys, there we go. Got the plexiglass all glued into place all the way around. You can probably see fingerprints all over it. You can see what I mean here. I drilled 5 holes just so I could squeeze the hot glue from the back and kind of put a little cap on there, almost like a plastic weld would work. So you got that floating piece there. See the plexiglass there. There we go. Reflection. So I think that looks pretty nice. So we're gonna actually, put it all back together once again and take a look at how it works, especially with the UV LEDs and the fan. We'll see how well that grill will glow, especially once it's darker in here. And then we will decide on where we're gonna put LEDs and how many we will need, so we can start on the wiring. The whole thing thrown back together real quick. Just have these little USB LEDs. Trying to see what that look like. There's one there. There's a few back there. Alright, I'm going to turn this on. Now I tried to switch the ring of light back to green just to see what it looked like. I know these came with blue, but I ended up putting the other blue one in that I had. So now I think it's the correct one. There we go. Because this one's also going to have green. You can hear the fan rattle a little bit when it speeds up when you first turn it on because it's not screwed down, but there we go. So everything in place. We got plenty of room to have our temperature display up right underneath this plexiglass right here, sideways this way, I don't know, we'll see. So we're definitely going to want a little more lighting behind here, and what's great about having this piece in the middle is we can just have lights underneath this plate here, just kind of facing around to light up that window there. And we could put one underneath the temperature display, and then we could probably squeeze a couple in the corners here to light this up. Then I want to do the same thing on the front, have one lighting up behind here, and either one in here or we'll just keep this, but we'll see. Alright guys, it's been a few days. Was waiting on some parts to come in and stuff before we continued on this build. Also, as some of you probably already know, realized I sold the water-cooled eyeball Xbox to Jacob R, who posted his review on it, so that's pretty cool. Now I also noticed when he bought that, it said repeat buyer. Now on the app, it doesn't go back very far on your sold items, so I just kind of asked him, oh, did you buy anything else? He's like, oh, I'm not sure, bought a lot of stuff. Obviously he buys tons of consoles, so I was able to find on the regular website, it let me go back a little farther, and it turns out he actually bought this one right here. The Tony Hawk custom Xbox, the Talos Moon fan, and the chrome faceplate and controller and all that. So, everybody go over there and hound him on what happened to this Xbox. I never got any feedback on it. I will leak his address in the description of this video if he does. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But it'd be cool to see what happened to that one. I don't think I couldn't find a video of him reviewing it or anything, but let's find out what happened to this. Go over there and ask him. We know he has it. Anyway, back to the R2-D2 Xbox. So one thing I got in was another clear blue hard drive shell. And I bought that one because, I mean, these things were like literally $5 to $10. Somebody had a whole bunch of them, but I noticed the red clear ones, there was only one left, and they cranked it up to like $50, and somebody must have eventually bought it, but they did the same thing to these. They had more than one left, but that seller, they're now $50 a piece. This is one of those things, as you guys know, I love the older parts that you just can't get anymore. This is one of them. So this one, somebody randomly had one for $12, so I had to grab it, because I'm not going to pay $50 for those. So the reason I got that one is because I have this one here that I tried to paint with the glow-in-the-dark paint, and now it's terrible. Probably could be able to clean this off pretty easily, but yeah, that's the one that was with this system, but I'm going to keep that for my personal system and probably put this new one on here, or at least the top piece, so that's for my personal system. But I already have this other one that was in my personal system, and that's just going to go in with that one. It already has a sticker on there with C-3PO, R2-D2. Won't really be able to see that in here, but because of this window here, you can see right here, see it sliding in. So you will be able to see it here, especially when we add some UV lights. This should be glow blue right here where the hard drive is, so it's pretty cool. And this should be, I'll double check, but this should be one of those 320 gigabyte hard drives that came with the R2-D2 Xboxes. And remember, I should clarify, this is not an R2-D2 motherboard. It's a standard motherboard, just has this shell on it with the clear. Alright, one other thing I got. Oop. Okay. Was this sticker for the back. Of course, matches the theme there. I think it looks great. Let me know what you think in the comments. And honestly, I am going to probably leave the blue ring of light here. And then, like I said, next thing we're going to do, which was going to be in this video, but I'll probably add it in the next one, is we're going to start adding in all of the UV LEDs. I'm probably going to find a sticker to put over the center of this that matches our theme, and wire in our temperature display. I am going to start on this today, but that's going to be in the next video. So that's where we are at now. And like I said, the next video we will wire in our LEDs, our temperature display, and finish this thing up. I'm not sure what else I want to do to this one. I am debating on painting this bottom trim piece. I have the clear one up here, but I do not have the bottom one anymore. I sold that with the last R2-D2 Xbox I did. So I just have a chrome one on here for now. I have tons of other ones too, black, the more matte silver one, and some more chrome ones. But I don't think I want to leave it chrome. I may just paint it white or blue or something like that. We'll see. But it is going to have the white vents on the top and the bottom there. So, and that's not clicked into place because I don't have the bottom bezel in there anyway. But anyway, so that's it for now. Same with our controller. I think I already showed that. But I did add blue LEDs to our rockers in here, just like the water-cooled eyeball Xbox. And you can still see that through this clear blue on the front. Also, this, I know that's disgusting. I just have not cleaned it off yet. This is mine, I'm keeping. The last package I was waiting on that was supposed to come here today is another power supply. Because this is my only one, so I'm going to need this one for my other system anyway. And this will come with a brand new one. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Let me know how you think this build is coming out. And I'll see you in the next video. I already said that. I'll still see you in the next video.